Hello, welcome to Backbending class on yogafactory.com. This is a short class that you can repeat as many times as you want. If you build a regular backbending practice, you'll see your backbend start to change very quickly. All that you need for this class is yourself. If you like to have a yoga mat set up for you, great. You'll also need a clear wall space that you can use for your practice. Let's get started. Stand, feet about 3-foot distance. Arms by your sides. We'll begin with just a quick pranayama breath of fire. Arms by your sides, fingers spread wide. Mouth closed, you breathe in and out through your nose fairly quickly, fairly powerfully. Swallow a few times and begin. In, X, in, X, in, X, in, X. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, arms over your head sideways, palms together, look up for your thumbs. Exhale, draw the hands down the center line of your body, right over your breastbone. Release, arms down by your sides. Inhale, left arm up towards the ceiling, arm with your ear, stretch up as much as you can. Exhale, slowly bend to your right. Your right hand slides down along the thigh, but no pressure, it's not holding yourself up. Stretch your fingertips, left hand fingers, as far over to your right as possible. Change, inhale back up to the top. Switch the arms, left arm down, right arm up. Stretch up as much as possible. Exhale, slowly bend to your left. Left hand slides down along the thigh. Fingertips stretch over to the left side as much as you can today. Inhale back up to the top, right hand down, left hand up to the ceiling. Repeat, stretch your left hand up, out, over. Second set, maybe you go a little bit further. Change, inhale back up to the top, right hand up to the ceiling. Exhale, stretch the left hand over. Come down as far as you can today. Inhale back up to the top. Both hands on your back, fingers point down. Bring your feet just a little bit closer together, just outside the hips. Inhale, lift your chest up. Slowly bring your head back so the hands are supporting your lower back. You might not go super far, and that's okay. Chest lifted, eyes up. Look up for the ceiling. If you feel nice and bendy today, you can go back further. Hips forward, keep the legs straight, thighs contracted. Look for something new behind you. Inhale, come back up to the top. Reset, walk your hands up a little bit higher. Palms press into the lower back for support. Inhale, lift your chest up. Hips forward. Exhale, slowly bring your head back as far as you can today. Chest lifted. If you find yourself a little bit stuck, take another inhale. Send breastbone all the way up to the ceiling. On the exhale, head back, eyes back. Look for something new. Inhale, back up to the top. This time, inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, stretch the left hand up, out, and back. Right hand slides down along the back of your leg, maybe to the back of your knee, maybe down to the calf muscle. Stretch the left hand back as far as possible. Inhale, back up to the top. Switch the arms. Deep inhale, lift the chest. Stretch right hand up to the ceiling. Exhale, reach the right hand back. Left hand slides down as far as possible, maybe to the back of your knee, maybe to the calf muscle. Stretch the right hand away. Inhale, back up to the top. Exhale, both hands down. One more full back bend, hands to the lower back. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, slowly bring the head back. You can keep the hands on the lower back, or for this final one, you can start to explore, walk the hands further down, towards the glutes, towards the thighs. Inhale, create space, lift the breastbone up to the ceiling. As you exhale, slide the hands further down. Maybe reach for the calf muscles. Look back for something new behind you. Inhale, come all the way back up to the top. You might not go super deep in any of these backward bends today, but as you progress, as you practice more and more, just go slowly, go mindfully, and they'll open up over time. Let's move on. Find your wall space, make sure it's clear, nothing that you're going to bump into around you. Over the course of this class, we're going to use the entire wall. Face your wall, feet hip-width distance, maybe a little bit wider. Hands straight to the wall, palms touch it, then walk yourself in so you're straight up and down an arm's length distance from the wall. We'll start with puppy pose on the wall. Walk your hands up. Slowly bring your chest rib cage in to touch the wall. At the beginning, if your neck is tight, you might not be all the way throat touching the wall, and that's okay. You might start with just the chin touching, maybe even your forehead touching, but let the chest rib cage slide down. This is the first step. From your puppy, instead of just holding here statically, we're going to turn it into what I've started calling caterpillar. Or if you like to think of an inchworm, whatever it is for you. Bend your knees, keep the chest touching the wall, and let your body slide down the wall as much as possible. And then from here, start to straighten your legs, stick your butt out behind you, tuck your chin to your chest, and roll back up the spine, one vertebra at a time. Head comes up last. So we're making this caterpillar or like snake-like motion in the spine, just starting to warm up each and every vertebra. Come back to your puppy. Maybe chin a little bit higher up to the ceiling. Try to get your throat closer to the wall. Chest breastbone touching. Bend your knees. Let yourself slide down the wall. And from there, straighten the legs, send your butt back, tuck chin to chest, and roll back up the spine. Walk your hands up. A little bit faster this time, chest to the wall, bend your knees, and slide down. Straighten the legs, tuck the chin, roll back up the spine, just starting to warm everything up. Walk the hands back up, open the shoulders, chest to the wall, bend your knees and slide down. Try to keep the breastbone touching the wall. Once you hit the base, the bottom, straighten the legs, tuck chin, roll back up the spine. Walk the hands up. 3 more times. Chest, breastbone to the wall, bend your knees, slide it down. Good. Straighten the legs, tuck chin, roll back up the spine. Walk the hands up. Chest to the wall, puppy. Bend the knees, slide down. Good. Straighten the legs, tuck chin, roll back up the spine. Last one, walk the hands up. Press the chest to the wall. Chin up as much as you can. Look up past your fingertips. Bend your knees. Slide down. Nice open shoulders. From there, tuck chin, straighten the legs, roll back up the spine, and come back up to the top. Now, one more puppy, just for good luck. Walk the hands up. Let the chest rib cage come in, breastbone to the wall, chin up. Maybe the throat, the chin touching the wall. If you feel pretty comfortable here, let the chest rib cage slide down more. Stick your butt out behind you, but keep your legs straight. As you hold, you might feel your spine start to warm up. You might feel a little bit of pressure, and that's okay. Keep your breathing calm. If you can slide down further, go for it. Hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly come back up. Nice. Just warming up everything, opening up the spine. Turn around. Face away from the wall for back bends down the wall. Just like any other back bend, start slow. As you practice this more and more, your spine will open up. Make sure your feet are hip width distance or slightly wider. Reach your hand back. Palm touching the wall with your arms straight. That's a really good measurement to start with. As you start to get a deeper back bend, you might step closer to the wall, but this is a great spot to begin. Hands in prayer. Inhale, stretch your fingertips up to the ceiling. Just like any standing back bend, you always start with a lift. So as you take a deep breath, lift the breastbone, stretch up. As you start to reach back, exhale, look back, point to the wall behind you. If you're feeling nice and open today, maybe fingertips touch the wall. Hold it there. Make sure you're breathing. And then change. Inhale, come back up to the top. Start slow. If you haven't touched the wall quite yet, just know that that's your first goal. So we're doing 20 repetitions of this. That was the first one. Each one, you might feel like you get a little bit deeper. Make sure that you breathe while you do it. Second set. Inhale, stretch the fingertips up. Exhale, reach back. Fingertips touch the wall. You can hold it there. Or palms touch the wall. Push the wall away, chest up. Change. Inhale, come back up to the top. Every time you come back up, pull your belly in, stretch your fingertips up to the ceiling, and then hands back to prayer. Number 3, inhale, stretch up, head back, reach for the wall behind you. Wherever you are today. Palms touch, look further down the wall, push the wall away, change, inhale, come back up to the top, belly in, stretch up, exhale, hands back to prayer. Always good to check your feet too. Just check in, make sure they haven't wiggled off to a side or anything. They should still be about hip width distance and parallel to each other. Number 4, inhale, head back, stretch up to the ceiling, reach back for the wall behind you. If the palms are touching the wall, you can start to walk your hands down little by little. Doesn't have to be super deep. It just has to be. The more repetitions you do, the better these will become. Number 5, inhale, stretch up. Slowly reach your arms back. Fingertips touch, palms touch. Walk the hands down if you like. Little bend in the knees is good. When you're ready, inhale, come back up. Stomach in, stretch up. And then hands back to prayer. Number 6, inhale, stretch up. Just warming up the spine. Reach the arms back. Fingertips, maybe palms. Start to walk the hands down. Change. Inhale, come back up. Belly in, stretch. And then hands back to prayer. You might notice that as you start to go down, you feel a spot that there's a little bit of resistance. That's the point where you want to start lifting your heels up off the floor. Number 7, inhale, stretch up. I'll demonstrate it with this one. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, reach back. Fingertips, palms, walk the hands down. When you hit that point of resistance, don't force it. The heels come up. Once you get comfortable there, you can start to walk the hands down further. Maybe even touch the floor. Inhale, come back up. Belly in, stretch the fingers up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Number 8, can you believe? It's only 8. Inhale, stretch up. Slowly reach back. If you're ready, walk the hands down. See how the heels come up. Maybe one hand reach down, maybe both. See if you can play with touching the floor. When you're ready, walk the hands back up. Belly in, stretch up to the ceiling. Hands back to prayer. Inhale, stretch fingertips up. Reach the arms back. Fingertips. And then the palms. Perfectly okay to hold here. If you're ready, walk the hands down. Start to play with touching fingertips to the floor. Eventually, palms will be flat to the floor, looking right between the two hands. Change. Slowly come back up. Belly in, stretch up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Number 10, halfway there. Inhale, stretch up. Reach back. Go back as far as you can today. Push the belly skin out. Look for something new behind you. Change. Slowly come back up. If you started to touch the floor, you might notice that the elbows are a little bent at the beginning once you're down there. Once the palms are flat, you start to push the floor away to straighten through the arms. 11, inhale, stretch up. Reach back. Walk the hands down. Maybe just one hand, maybe both. If both hands are down, straighten through the elbows, push the breastbone towards the wall. Change. Inhale, come back up. Belly in, stretch up, never forget that. Exhale, palms together, creating length in the spine, making sure that you're not stuck with your tailbone sticking out behind you. You always want to pull the lower belly in once you're back up to neutral. Number 12, inhale, stretch up, a little faster now. Reach back. Go to your spot. Hold it there, make sure you're breathing. Push the belly skin out, look back. Inhale, come back up. Belly in, stretch up. Hands to prayer. Number 13, inhale, stretch up. Lucky number, stretch up, head back. Reach back for the wall behind you. Walk the hands down. Push the wall away, push the chest up. Breastbone to the wall if you're all the way down. Look back. Inhale, come back up. Hands to prayer. 14, inhale, stretch up, reach back. Walk the hands down. You might notice you're going deeper. Change, come back up. You might notice that you're holding exactly in that same spot. That's okay too. Just keep going. Number 15, inhale, stretch up. Pull the arms back. Hands touch. Push the floor away. Look between the fingertips. Change back up to the top. Belly in. Hands to prayer. Number 16, inhale, stretch up and back. Reach down the wall. Make sure the heels come up right at that point of resistance. If you're not there yet, that's okay. Belly in, stretch up, and change. Hands back to prayer. Number 17, inhale, stretch up, pull the arms back. Push the floor away, push the wall away, look back as far as possible, hold. Change. Inhale, come back up. Hands to prayer. Repetition is the mother of mastery. Number 18, inhale, stretch up. Reach back. I almost lost my count. Walk the hands down. Push the floor away. Look back. Change. Inhale, come back up, stretch up, belly in. Hands to prayer, almost there. Best ones, last ones, inhale, stretch up, reach back. Notice how far you go. Tomorrow it's going to be different. Push the floor away, reach back. Change, come back up. Stretch up. Hands in prayer, last one, inhale, stretch up. Reach back as far as you can. Go. Walk the hands down. Look back. Inhale, come back up. Pull belly in, really stretch up. And hands back to prayer. Good. Take a step up to the top edge of your mat, and then lay down. You might be moving a little slow. I know I am. Just did a lot of backward bending. Lay on your back. Gently hug your knees in towards your chest. Just relieving the pressure in the lower spine. Bring your arms out to your sides, palms face down. Slowly knees to the right and head to the left. Always important to spine twist after you backward bend like that. Look to the left. Eventually left ear, left cheekbone on the floor. Spread the fingers out. Push the hands away from the shoulders. Open up space between the shoulder blades. Change. Knees back to the center, head back to the center. Do the other side. Knees to the left, head to the right. The right ear, right cheekbone down towards the floor. Push the hands away from each other. Change back to the center. Wrap the arms over the legs. Grab your elbows if you can. Slowly let the head lay back down to the floor. Push the crown of your head away from the tailbone. Hold it. A little throat choked. even the back of the neck to the floor. Release. Wheel push-ups are next. I'm going to turn around so you can all see the little adjustments if you need them. Walk your heels in all the way up to your hips. Hands right under your shoulders. If you're just starting out your wheel practice, all you're going to do today is push the hips up to the ceiling and hold. If you feel that's pretty easy, slide up to the top of your head. Hold it there. If that's no problem, push all the way up into your wheel. Straighten through the elbows. Look back for your toes behind you. If you're more open, you can walk your hands in closer towards your feet. Push the armpits towards the front edge of your mat. Hold it there. If you like to add the wheel push-ups, look back for your toes behind you. Bend the elbows, try to touch your nose to the floor for 4. Push back up. Bend the elbows, come down. 3, push back up. Bend the elbows, come down. 2, push back up. Last one, bend the elbows, come down. 1, push up, tuck chin. Push your armpits towards the front edge of your mat, hold it. Then slowly bend your elbows, come down. Rest. Keep your knees bent. Knees can be together, that's fine. Arms, wherever you like them, you can do a little, I don't know what you do with your arms. Just let them relax. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. You thought we were done with that, but we're not. Second set, wheel push-ups. Keep your feet close to the hips, hands under the shoulders. Inhale, push up to your spot. If you're just in the half wheel or the bridge, you hold. If you're up in wheel, walk the hands in. Look for your heels behind you. Then bring your feet together to touch. Eyes back. Bend elbows, touch nose. 4, push back up. Bend elbows. 3, push back up. Bend elbows. 2, push back up. Bend elbows. 1, push back up. Tuck chin, push armpits to the mirror. Separate the feet. Bend your elbows. Slowly come down. Knees together, arms by your sides. Keep the knees bent. Not done yet. Just hold it right here. Deep inhale. A little burning in your thighs, that's good for you. Relax your jaw, deep exhale. Last round, I promise. Walk the heels into your butt. Hands under your shoulders. Take in a deep breath, push up to your spot. All the way up in wheel, walk the hands in closer to the feet. Then, bring your hands in so your thumbs overlap. Look back for your heels. Bend elbows, try to touch nose. 4, push up. 3, push up. 2, push up. 1, push up, tuck chin, look up to the ceiling, and push your armpits to the front edge of your mat. Separate the hands. Slowly bend the elbows, come down. From there, straighten the legs. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Bring your knees back to your chest. Wrap your arms over your legs. Give yourself a little hug. Happy baby pose. Separate the legs. Soles of the feet point straight up to the ceiling. You can grab toes, outsides of the feet. If you're feeling really open, grab the insides of the feet by the heels. Whole spine flat to the floor, back of your neck, all the way down to the tailbone, touching. Gently Pull down, knees towards armpits. Stretch the crown of your head away, opening the hips, stretching through the lower spine. You can hold it right there. If you like to take it an extra step, straighten the legs out to the sides. Keep the tailbone down on the floor. Flex the feet. Try to touch your big toes to the floor. Push the heels away. Contract the thigh muscles. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Change. Wrap the arms over the legs. One more little bear hug. Arms out to the sides. Bring your knees to the right, your head to the left. Left ear, left cheekbone down towards the floor. Change back to the center. Knees to the left, head to the right. Spread the fingers wide. Push the hands away from each other. Change back to the center. Stretch the legs out towards the back edge of your mat. Arms and legs wide, palms face up. Close your eyes. Deep inhale. Deep exhale. Let your body sink into the mat, into the floor. Bring your focus to the center of your forehead, right between the two eyebrows. Relax your jaw. Relax your tongue. Relax your eyes. Just breathe. Stay in savasana for as long as you like. This backbending practice is a great way to improve your backbending game, to level up your backbends. It's not easy. It takes continuous practice, but the results that you get, it will change all of your backbending postures. It will relieve lower back pain. You start to open up your entire spine and energize yourself for everything else that you do. I hope that you enjoy. As always, join us for more classes and little workshops on yogafactory.com. We'll see you there. Namaste.